viewers, welcome to the video lecture series for the job role of Solanaceous Crop Cultivator, Class 10th. In Unit 2, we will discuss about weed management. In this video, we shall be continuing to understand the concept of chemical control of weeds, where we will understand type of herbicides, application of herbicides and the equipment used to spray weedicides, as well as the precautions taken while spraying them. Let us begin with the first topic, that is types of herbicides. Viewers, now on your screens, you will be able to visualize different types of herbicides along with their examples. Let us understand more about them one by one. First, pre-plant herbicides. This is a group of herbicides that is applied before planting the main crop. These herbicides may be fumigants or non-selective chemicals and are lethal to all the plants that come in their contact. These are useful in controlling pre-emerged as well as emerging weeds. Most of these are applied to the soil. Some may be sprayed onto the weeds in case of perennial weeds. Pre-plant herbicides include Dazomet, Dicot, K-palm, Meta-M-sodium, Pelagronic acid, Alachlor, Pendimethalin, Fluchloralin, etc. Second, pre-emergence herbicides. This is another group of herbicides that attack the weeds at the seedling stage. These herbicides are generally selective. They are applied to the soil after removing the existing weeds. Pre-emergence herbicides must be applied before the germination of weed seeds. Since there are various germination periods of weed species and a selection of herbicide, it is generally essential to use different herbicides at different times of the year to achieve the best control. For example, flumioxazin, isozabane, napropamide, oryzalin, also known as surflan, oxadiazone, oxyfluorofen, pendimethalin, prodiamine, and trifluralin are included in this group. Third, post-emergence herbicides. Post-emergence herbicides are applied onto weeds at the seedling stage. These are very selective and control only a narrow range of weed species. Fluazine-4p-butyl and Seth-oxidim control most annual grasses, and clethodim controls annual bluegrass as well as other grasses. These products include the phenoxy group of herbicides such as 2,4-D, which selectively control broad-leaved weeds. The group of non-selective herbicides include Dicot, glufosinate, and Pelagronic acid, and oils of plants such as eugenol. Viewers, there is another categorization of herbicides. Based on their mode of action, herbicides can be selective or non-selective. Selective herbicides. These are used against a specific group of weeds and do not prove harmful for other crops. Pendulum, surflan, treeflan, etc. 2,4-D, etc. kill broad-leaved weeds but do not harm the monocots, while fusilade controls monocot weeds and not the broad-leaved plants. Non-selective herbicides. These prove lethal to almost all monocot and dicot weeds when they come in contact, for example, dicot. Viewers, let us now understand the process of application of herbicide. The success of weed control depends on the method of application of the herbicide. The important factor in the application of herbicide is that it should target the weed accurately and in measured quantity only. Different equipment are used for herbicide application as per the formulation and area to be covered. On small land holdings or in a greenhouse, it can be applied through a backpack, hand pump sprayer or duster, whereas in big fields or farms, a tractor unit is more desirable. In large nurseries, it is best to use over-the-top sprayers so as to cover full beds. Flat fan nozzles equally spaced on a boom are used to get the most uniform distribution of pre-emergence liquid herbicidal formulations. Hollow or cone nozzles on a boom are used in case of spraying post-emergence herbicides on weeds. Granular herbicides can be applied through common type of spreaders. Herbicide granules can be sprayed with drop type or side throw type of spreaders. Let us now understand about the equipment used to spray weedicide. Weedicide sprayers are of two types, knapsack and foot sprayer. They are used to spray not only herbicides but also insecticides, fungicides, soluble fertilizers, etc. in vegetable crops. Duster is used for dusting fungicides, insecticides, herbicides, etc. in a powder form. Viewers, certain precautions must be taken while applying weedicides. Let us take a look at a few of them. First, before application, read and follow the directions carefully which are written on the label. Second, calibrate your spray equipment and keep it in good working order. Third, always wear gloves, cap and mask during the spraying of weedicides. Fourth, do not apply them on a hot sunny day or during strong wind conditions. Fifth, do not apply just before and after a rainfall. Sixth, stop entry of animals and workers in the spraying area. Seventh, post-emergence herbicide should be sprayed when weeds are at the initial stage. Eighth, make a record of major weed species in the vegetable field and use it for planning the spraying schedule for the next season. Ninth, competitive crops should be grown in weedy areas and non-competitive crops in the cleaner areas of the field. 10th, after spraying weedicides, wash your hands properly with soap in running water. 11th, clean the sprayer or duster by removing the remaining weedicides. 12th, properly oil or grease the sprayer or duster before and after spraying to check faulty application. Summary. So viewers, we have come to the end of this session. Let us summarize what we have learned in this video. The topics covered in this lecture are types of herbicide, application of herbicides, and the equipment used to spray weedicides, as well as the precautions taken while spraying them. Thank you.